Everybody and their mom is building $100 million companies. So of course that was our number. We were actually on target and on time. We were ahead of schedule with where we were valuation wise. The goal that we had set was 100 million valuation by a certain period of time. We were several years in advance of where we expected to be at that point. I just recognized that I didn't need that. It was never for me. That was for my ego. And it had a cost that I wasn't continuing to be willing to pay.
Yeah, I think sometimes you pull these arbitrary numbers out of the air where people say, what's your number? But I think the better way to approach it is to say, what is the life of significance that I want to live? What does that look like after I sell? What does a budget look like?
Yes.
And actually, obviously, to work with an advisor and to figure all this out.
I built calculators for entrepreneurs with it for years since then. It's reverse engineering. What do you really want your life to look like? Everything has a price tag on it, and just work backwards from there and enjoy it. It's not super complicated. Working with literally hundreds of entrepreneurs, what I found is that everybody's going after a number and nobody ever has a reason for it. It just blows my mind. And so often, many of the people I've done advisory work for, you're like, I got to get to 20 million because when I get 20 million, that's the number. I'm like, okay, tell me why. And they're like, I just feel like. I'm like, no feeling. Let's do the math. And you do the math and they'd be like, oh, I only need 9 million. And I'd say, what's your company worth now? And they're like 14. And I'm like, so you could exit now and have everything you want, but you're suffering because you think it's just interesting. I've found that most of us have what we want. We're just not willing to accept it.